As you can see, my analysis is on Alex Mitchell, who's a 17-year-old footballer, currently playing a good level under 18s in the other side of Bristol, and a low-level men's team. I've experienced playing with Alex myself in youth football. First, a few snapshots of the free kick I'm going to be looking at into the technical aspect of this game. If we break this down, looking at the aspects of his body. First, we look at the head position. Alex's head position is good as it allows him to keep his balance. This means he can concentrate looking at the ball and looking at his target. Second thing, flexion of the leg. The flexion of Alex's leg is good because the distance allows him to generate the power behind the ball. As he brings the foot right back, he can generate and strike a fair shot. Another thing we're looking at, the foot plan. Alex's foot plan is not perfect because it's too far in front of the ball. As we can see here, we would want the foot to be in line with the ball. His eye position, his eyes concentrating on the ball, focused, ready to make that shot. Lastly, his balance. Alex's balance is average. His arms are not completely levelled out so he can get that tremendous balance so he doesn't have to concentrate on it. Overall, my conclusion is that Alex has an average to decent free kick. Things to look at that you could improve on, especially foot position. To do this, I'd recommend him on marking out where his foot would be on the pitch and taking free kicks from there every time to make sure he's got it there. Another thing you can do is get a partner and review a video of him taking it. This review would allow the partner to feedback on him and he can look at his own performance. To improve balance, Alex could look at the flexibility of his leg and the planting of his foot. Also, he can look at the strength of the muscle, which will allow him to keep it stationary when it's planted. Next thing we're looking at is the physiological side of things. I got Alex to complete a Illinois agility test. Alex scored 15.8 on this test. Comparing this to normative data, Alex is stated as above average. This agility would help him in this sport, especially his position, help him with his movement, direction and speed to get around the pitch. It would allow him to be available to receive passes and distribute the ball. This movement would gain an advantage over the opponent. If Alex didn't have a good agility, he would have a disadvantage against the opponent because they would be first to the ball and have better distribution. My recommendation for Alex to improve his agility would set up his own running test around cones, a certain far distance away from each other, preferably 10 metres away from each other. After Alex has completed this at least 3 times, he would then move the cones closer to each other, carry it out in a zigzag line, and gradually move the cones closer and closer. This will help him turn in direction fast and improving his speed over a short distance. Looking at the psychological side, Alex is a very intrinsically motivated person. He was also an introvert. Firstly, looking at a picture of him having his interview, we can see that he's happy talking about sport because his smile and his body language. This shows he enjoys it. Alex is not an overconfident player and explains the team as having good players around him in the interview. Alex likes to keep himself to himself and has explained in the interview that he likes to listen to his own music on an MP3 player. This shows he is intrinsically motivated by himself. In the interview, Alex quoted, when questioned, "Are you more interested in success or your own performance?" Alex answered, "I am more interested in my own performance than success. Of course I want to win because everyone wants to win, but I get more satisfaction when I am playing well myself." This displays that Alex does enjoy success, like any footballer, but is more satisfied when playing well himself. This will help him go far in the sport. One thing Alex could do is up his confidence a bit and not also look at the team performance, not just his own performance. If he dwells too much on his own performance, he will not be able to communicate and stuff with the team, which could be a deciding factor in the result. Yeah, done.
Pause it. Pause it, because otherwise you'll have to do it without it. You fucking bellend.